daily, daily, go get the Mism Show. Yeah, Friday, I say daily, go get the Mism Show. Yeah, Friday, I'm glad to be here, glad to see y'all here too. You know that it's 1 o'clock and what we about to do. I'm sorry that I'm a couple of minutes late. I was doing some shit and I had to get straight up. I was here but wasn't ready to go. But now I'm here at the DG show and everything is gonna be all right. We're figuring things out tonight and the future's looking kind of bright. Yeah, but we talking about if something should happen to you. What somebody destroyed that hard drive or two? Yeah, it ain't like it was back in the day. Now the hard drive's got everything you say. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Yo, it's the daily, the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking on fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We asking who will hide your hard drive tonight. If something should happen to you, something tragic, something really, really tragic, something tragic to the point where people would start collecting your stuff, taking your stuff, divvying up your stuff, and maybe even investigating into certain things that may have happened to you. Who would be there? Who do you trust to hide your hard drive? Who would be there to hide the hard drive from the authorities? Now, of course, that's a sensitive situation. You may not have anything on your hard drives, on your phones, or your computers, on your tablets, on your laptops, desktops. You may not have anything on there that you would not like people to see. But you like the rest of us, or should I say a whole lot of us, you probably have some things on your phone that not only would you not want your spouse, your man, your woman, your kids, or God to see. Yeah, some of y'all got some shit on your hard drive that y'all wouldn't even want the good Lord to see. Well, who do you know? Who do you trust? Who could you rely on to make sure that they come through and make sure that no negative or misunderstood information would happen for you? So let's go. Oh, I came here naked. I did it on purpose tonight, though. I came here naked. Let me get dressed. Let me put my shit on. Put my shit on. Yeah, baby. Loosen up a button. Yeah. Yeah. Get loose. About to do the DG show. Yo, son got juice. I got one for y'all. Hey, stick your neck out. Stick your neck out. Come on. Get dressed. Yeah, baby. Yeah, there you go. Looking good. You're looking good there. Look at you. All right. Daily Go Get 'Emism show. Who would hide your hard drive for you? Who do you know? Would it be your spouse? Would it be your girl? Your man? Would it be your kids? Your best friend? Would it be your siblings, brothers, sisters, your favorite cousin? If you are survived by your mom or your dad, would they do it? And this is a real thing. This is a real thing. Listen, man, not that you have done anything illicit or illegal, but there may be some things on your phone, on your tablets, on your hold on. Let me ask y'all straight up and down. How many of y'all do not get a new phone? Let me ask you right. How many of y'all do not turn in your old phone when you buy a new phone? How many of y'all keep an old phone because your old phone has some stuff in it that you don't want to transfer and you definitely don't want to lose? So you kept that. You might have a old Nokia. You might have an old Nokia phone from 2002. You know, you might have the old Samsung phone with the poly what was it? The Polytechnic of the Polytones. Y'all remember? You remember before the phones were mostly smartphones? Yeah, you might have some shit in those phones. These are our lives now. There's hardly any escaping it. It's not like in the 90s or the early 2000s where you could actually get away with not having a cell phone. Now, you don't have a cell phone, you probably don't have a phone at all. And a lot of people don't store information in their a lot of people don't really know how to use their phone. Most iPhone users that I know, they don't even know how to use the shit. I be telling them, put it in your notes. They be like, what notes? Notes. I got to get a pen and pad. I said, no, you don't need that. Well, anyway, these are our lives. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big battle rap fan. I listen to battle rap all the time. I watch battle rap all the time. You know, I'm a real big fan of this shit. And I noticed that a lot of the cats who write their rhymes, they have it in their phone. So all of their rhymes are in their phone. Now, how they recite their rhymes looking at their phone, I don't know. But I guess everybody has their own technique. But, you know, there might be some things that you wrote in there that you would not like other people to see. Your personal things. For a lot of people, their phone or their tablets or their laptops or their desktops might be their diary. It might be their diary. They don't call it a personal computer for nothing. Y'all probably haven't even heard that term in a while, huh? All right, y'all. That's what we talking about tonight. Who would hide the hard drives for you? Who would step in and be like, yo, my man in the hospital, my girl, you know, she didn't make it. She didn't make it. You know what? I'm gonna have to close this button. She didn't make it, but I tell you what, y'all will not have any defamatory things to say to her based on the things that she wrote. Y'all won't be going in her phone, following, you know, finding out what her playlists were. You know what I'm saying? You know, you won't be knowing, unless you knew her, you won't be knowing that she listened to this one and listened to that way, listen to that one. Y'all not gonna be knowing what websites she used to like to visit, or he liked to visit, or you know, stuff. Yeah, you're not getting none of that. You're not getting none of that. So let's go. That's what we talking about tonight. What's going on, Care Bear? T. Carey, right? You're back. You made it back. Well. What a tangled web we weave when that first we attempt to deceive. What a tangled web we weave when at first we attempt to deceive. Yo, man, truth be coming out in all kinds of ways, man. The truth be coming out in all kinds of ways. We got some foxes in the hen house. You know, I guess certain things come with the territory. I'm not speaking in code right now, but I'm just like, listen, the person who I'm talking to, or the persons that I'm talking to, they know what I'm talking about, and they know why I'm talking about it. And that's just that. But, you know, when you start to make a few moves, you don't even have to make no big moves or no far-reaching moves. Just somebody see you doing your thing, and all of a sudden they want to throw some some monkey wrenches in the spokes right there. They want to throw some wrenches in the spokes, but it's okay, man. I thought I told you that we won't stop. No Diddy, no Diddy. Fox is in the hen house. So welcome back, T. Carey, right? John Jeffries, my man, Philly is all up in the house. Good to see you. Said Omar with the fresh Calvin Klein. Nah, say, nah. I'm gonna tell you a secret. This ain't a Calvin Klein. This is the fresh Club Room. You know that Macy's brand? Yeah. I don't be You know, on those days or those paydays or those times when I shop and I can't afford the polo, Club Room, baby. You know what I'm saying? When you need some button downs because you got a job that won't allow you to t-shirt and sweatshirt it, Club Room. I think I got this freshie for about 15. About 15, you know what I'm saying? Club Room, my G. All right. Mortimer, I'm back. That's what's up. My man, Mr. Jags, thanks for coming on through, my dude. Appreciate you. And my Russian peoples, thanks for coming through. I can't read your comments, but I hope it's something good. Jack says, my brother is the one. That's what's up. So your brother will hope. What? Okay. Yo, you gotta have somebody that will destroy those hard drives. And you know, when I was thinking about the title for this show, I was thinking like, you know, in order for somebody to destroy your hard drive, you might have to hit them off with that password. You might, unless they just want to physically destroy it. And that might not be as easy. So that trust is going to have to go a long way. AMS says, why you have a sun behind you? Because I got suns in front of me. You know what I mean? I keep the light behind me, on top of me, and right in front of me. The suns that are in front of me are you. Y'all are the suns. Y'all shine. Y'all give me the knowledge. You know what I mean? The knowledge, the way. And I honestly feel that way. He says, what am I doing? Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Jack says, I have all my devices intact and neat in my place. Really? I don't know, man. I got a lot of devices. I do. You know, I got mad phones. I got this I'm recording on. I got the work phone. I got that ain't it. Hold on. I got more, man. This one and this one. Any more over there? Oh yeah, there's one more. One more. Yeah, this one, yeah. So yeah. Sorry, hold on. So whoever destroyed my shit, they got a job. I'm like, yo, you got go in all my drawers. Yeah. Go in all my drawers, yo, man. You gotta get rid of all that shit. And I might have to, you know, speak to you from the dead. From the grave or some shit. But anyway, it's really a trust issue. Who can you trust? Who would you trust to destroy your hard drives? And do you have information that needs to be destroyed? Really, I don't give a fuck. Listen, when I decided to go into showbiz years ago, I had to make some hard decisions. I had to make sure that I was clean enough to proceed in this world. Now, I'm not famous, as you can clearly see, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't have certain things on me that bring down other people in the spotlight. Like, I'm not gay. I never been in no gay shit. So that's out. I never dated nobody younger, no no pedophile type shit. That's out. Never been interested. No abuse allegations. No abuse. Period. I ain't never put my hands on no woman. I ain't never abused no children, no elders, no handicap, none of that shit. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't use drugs. But I did used to drink. And I do have DUIs. So that's public record. So I'm like, I don't really, I mean, what I did was what I did. But what I do is what I do. So I'm not worried about petty rumors and you finding out something. Like, one thing about my hard drives is you're not gonna find no crazy shit. You know what I mean? You might find you're gonna find some naked pictures. You gonna get that. Yeah, I'm talking about. I mean, since they invented camera phones, So yeah, you gonna get some naked. It's been 20 years. So yeah, you go get some naked pictures and stuff like that, but not that I'm like, I think I can survive that. But some people are really protective over the things that they have on their hard drives or on their phone or in their phone, whatever, however you want to say it. So I can understand how everybody doesn't want to be transparent. I get it. I totally get it. My thing has always been, I'm going to give it to you before you try to take it from me. So that's that. All right, let me see. Care Bear says, I don't trust the cell phone companies with some of my stuff. That is understandable. That is understandable. Oh, you had to get rid of some. You had to get rid of some comments. You had to get rid of some comments. And Fetty Sour Jr. says, hello, what up? Thanks for coming through. And Humble to Rumble. Okay. He erased some of his shit. All right. Lily says, when I tell you, I don't know. I ain't gonna read that. Okay. Not that I have a. Let me read it again because I don't know if they talking to me. Okay. Okay, I'll read it. When I tell you to sit on my face, don't just put 10% of your weight on me. Freaking sit on it. Don't worry if I can't breathe. Breathe or not, just sit on me. Okay. All right. Duly noted for those who need to know. So it's a joke. I'm with my friend RN, and she told me to say that I'm OML. Please. So sorry. What is OML? On my I got nothing. All right, John says, not to get off topic, I was out in Detroit for the Eagles draft. Had to represent our birds. Shit. You talk to the Eagles, you ain't never off topic on this channel. I'm sorry. We about to tear shit up this season. I ain't trying to hear nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hear nothing. Juliana, thanks for coming through. Fetty Sour Jr. says, marriage cheating on hard drives. You might need your wingman. You might need him to go in there and fix things. He was probably fixing things for you while you was alive. Before we had hard drives, there have been people in the media, famous people, who have had people get rid of things for them, like J. Edgar Hoover. You know how J. Edgar Hoover, the original director of the FBI, was. He was always in somebody's business. He was always extorting somebody. He was always blackmailing cats. And he knew everything about everybody. He had everybody under his thumb, but he had secrets himself. I mean, he was the one who implemented the whole no gays in the military thing, and he was gay. He was gay as a damn canary. He was gay as a canary, baby. A jaybird. Matter of fact, he wasn't gay because, some people are so soft that I don't think that they deserve to have the hard G. So he wasn't gay, he was J. Yeah, that nigga was J. He was J. So he was hard on homosexuals, but he was J. He was J. For real. So, but when he died, and when he got really sick, he made sure that all of his secrets did not come out. So he had somebody who destroyed all of his shit for him. His memoirs and shit. It never came out. Richard Nixon did the same thing. My cat jumped up on her ottoman. I was like, what the hell? Richard Nixon did the same thing. Richard Nixon used to record all of his conversations. So they audited those conversations when the whole Watergate scandal broke and all of that. He was like, that was part of the reason why he quit. He was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. You can't. You ain't listening to this shit. No. Juliana. Okay. So, okay. But yeah. So they had somebody who was ready to destroy their sensitive secret information. And now we are in the computer age where things are on our hard drives. And a lot of people think that they just because they delete something that it's off the hard drive. No, you got to get rid of that thing. You have to you might have to do a total factory reset. And I've heard that sometimes they can still recover some things or all things, even with a factory reset. Like in the case where you did a factory reset, but nobody has taped over it, nobody has recorded over it, nobody has filled in the hard drive, it might still be able to get you. Spooky Scary Skull says, yo, bro, question. All right. My man, Word of Bremen is in the house. Good morning, my brother. Time Club. Genesis of Love, jamming. Time Club. Yeah. Okay. Tainted Love, baby. Tainted Love. We was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Genesis was great. All right. Spooky says, what's your opinion on the Israel-Palestine war? I stand with Palestine. Simple as that. But I ain't fighting for none of them motherfuckers. They wouldn't fight for me. But, I mean, Israel is wrong, and they've been wrong. They've been wrong. And everybody mad because people are waking up. Listen, you can't shit on everybody forever. Some people are unified, and they said we wasn't taking it no more. They've been warring with the Palestinians since England gave the Jews Israel, or so-called Israel. So I mean, no, I don't fuck with Israel like that. Bro got that cash. I don't know. You ain't talking to me. John Jeffrey says, Omar the plug with all the burners. Listen, first of all, I'm a phone junkie. I love phones. So like I said, man, you probably have to get like one of those big wash tubs. You remember the big wash tubs that used to, when you was a kid, you could actually fit in there. Your grandma might have used that to hand wash some shit. I might need one of those big ass wash tubs, and you might just have to put some charcoal in that shit, some lighter fluid, and put all my shit in there and get to burning. Have an open pit hard drive barbecue. Open pit hard drive barbecue. We got to destroy this evidence. This shit is not serving nobody well. All right, humble rumble. Okay, word of rumble. Okay. Oh, humble the rumble must be tripping tonight. All right. Jake the Legend says, I like to sniff. Okay. All right. Near. Wait a minute. What's that? Ness. Ness Redden. All right. He said this dude brushes his teeth with both hands. No, but I make sure I get them. Jake the Legend says, I'm lucky enough not to live in the U.S. That's cool. Daniel Heff says, on my life. What's on your life, my dude? He says, this seems pre-recorded. Oh, yeah? Then how am I reading your comments? Pre-recorded. That would be a hell of a pre-record. Well. Okay. Damn. This guy knows the Victoria's Secret sections like it's his closet. Okay, Daniel. I got 3 words for you, and that's eat a dick. I got 3 words for you, and that's eat a dick. You can eat a dick and you can eat a glizzy. You come on my show really trying to get busy. I don't think you understand who you're fucking with. I got the mic and the camera, dick. Yo. When you try to come against, you better really have your flow ready to go and ready to show and prove. Because if you're not, you're going to lose. And you's a loser. That's why you're coming in my world and trying to be something like a fucking girl. Because you soft. You probably don't get no ass. That's why you watching me right now. And it'll last. Now, other people came to get the information and share a little bit. You frustrated. And you're looking at me. I know you hate it because you ain't got shit. And you can't spit. But I can, and I'm a real man, and I do what I got to do, and I always stand 10 toes down, and when I come around, people look at me, and they should, because I'm real good. You are a small fry, something like a gnat on the dick of a maggot. Picture that. You's a sucker boy, your luck ran out, and you came around chasing clout. And this shit ain't gonna work, you jerk. Yo. The sun that's on my shirt, the 752, this God, power, and wisdom. You can't fuck with me. Who is him? All right, let's go. All right. Kurt, his royal fatness says, what up, man? Long time. Live more often. That's what's up. Live more often. That's what's up, man. Thanks for coming through. All right. Oh, man. Look, I'm not even going to read his comments no more. Kurt says, I like people who like big butts for they cannot lie. Think about it. That's what's up. Oh man. Oh, on my life. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. Daniel F says, all right, you got a point. Those are some amazing lyrics. Y'all gotta stop. All right. Bader 7 says, hey, speak the English. Is this rap or normal talk? Be careful. I've had a hell of a Friday. Taz, what's going on? Walaikum assalam. And Mark's World says, anyone else got an audio delay? I hope not. All right. So, what we're really talking about is who you can trust. Who would you trust with sensitive information that you would have on your hard drive in the event that something terrible should happen to you? You know, I would imagine that it would be somebody close to you who would really understand the assignment. Because you don't want to send somebody in there that really doesn't understand the sensitivity or the necessity of hiding some things that you don't want people to know. It doesn't mean that you are a killer or rapist or a freak or some kind of weirdo. It doesn't mean any of that. there's just some things that are private to you and you would like for not for nobody to know. I got a story for you. I got a nice story. This doesn't involve any hard drives, but it does involve trust. Way back in the day, picture it. 1994. My cousin, my older cousin, my dad's first cousin, and I guess if he's my dad's first cousin, he's either my second or my third, right? So me and him were really good friends. We were very close. And he taught me a lot. And I miss him to this day. But when he knew that he was getting close to the end, he used to mess around with this girl who was a drug addict. She was a crackhead. Old heads, old heads would take a drug addict and they don't see through the same lenses as you see. Like when you're younger, you're looking for them baddies. The boom and the bow and the boom. Sometimes when you're an old head, them little skinny, drugged out things, to them, they're like, I could take her home, give a couple of dollars, spit shiner, put up and make her take a shower for about 10 hours, make her take a shower for about 10 hours, make her take a shower for about 10 hours. Anyway, he told me when I went to go see him and he was near the end, he said, listen, he said, Omar, I need you to do something for me, because he knew he wasn't going to be able to go back home. He was sure of that. He said, Omar, I need you to go back home. I have a bag of capsules. Caps is what we call crack back in the day because they used to come in these little vials before they diluted the product and start putting them in little Ziploc bags. But they used to come in little vials, and he had a bag full of jumbos. So these things were about this big, full of crack, little cylinders. He said, they're in a suitcase in my room above the closet. I need you to get them out of here. He said, Keisha, she was on that shit. And I took him away from her and I hid him up there. And I don't want nobody, just in case I don't get a chance to come back home, I don't want nobody thinking that I was using that shit. I said, all right, I called him my uncle, even though he's my cousin. I said, all right, I got you. And so I went to his crib. There was nobody living there because he was, he was in the hospice. And I took he told me, he said, sell them, throw them away, do whatever you got to do. So I had a bag of crack. I never sold crack, never smoked crack, but I had a bag of crack. I'm thinking like, here's my big chance to live out my big dream as a drug dealer. I'm a dope boy for nothing. I got my first pack. It was a good amount of them too. I was like, what the fuck? Somebody selling something? This was a lot. This was more than you gonna buy on the 1st and the 15th. So he trusted me to do that. So for that situation, that was his hard drive. He didn't want anybody to clean out his place after he passed and find this shit and be like, yo, man, Simon was a crackhead? Like, no, he wasn't no crackhead. And he made sure that nobody thought so. And I didn't mention that to anybody back then. I took my bag of crack and took them home. I eventually had to throw it down the sewer, or as we called it around the way. I had to throw it down the suey hole. I had to throw the cracks down the suey hole, man. I mean, I don't know. It was the spirit of the crack. I couldn't have crack around me. I wasn't built for it. I was like, ah. So here I was puffing the L, thinking about this crack that's in the house. Like, yo, this crack is haunting me. I gotta get it out of here. Gotta get it out of here. But on some real shit, that was his hard drive. So he entrusted, like he could have asked my dad to do it, but he said no. He knew I would understand. So I went and got the bag and discarded it, got it out of there so nobody looked at him sideways. So, and I would do it again for anybody else that was close to me like that. So we didn't have it wasn't a hard drive situation back then. Now it is. Now it is. You could commit a crime, and the first thing they do if you commit a sex crime or a really violent crime or whatever, they go and see what your psychology was. See what websites he visited. See what kind of people he listens to. See what kind of music what are his musical tastes. They try to get some type of profile on you. Well, you may need somebody to keep them from getting a false or fake profile of you. Speaking of fake, false profiles, I want to give a shout out to some people. 2 people right now, but I'm sure some more will come through. I want to give a shout out to EH and G Reaper and Anita Bath too. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for being you. Thanks for doing what the fuck you do. You are a cornball. All 3 of y'all are just one. And I understand the assignment, son. But you're not doing nothing here. Fox is in the hen house. I done found you out, and no doubt you're gonna pay. If it ain't happening today, sometime later on, it's gonna be that way. Let's get back to the scheduled program. Please, y'all. Please hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Son 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. I want to show y'all something fly. Look at these. Look. This is shirt red. And you know what kind of shoes these are? Yo, y'all ain't ready. You know what kind of shoes these are? This is so old school. This is Flashback Friday. These are a pair of Bally's, yo. I got a pair of Bally's. Hey, yo, Doug, what's up? Put your Bally's on. Yo, Rick, I was about to, but I need a shoe horn. Why? Because the shoes always hurt my corn. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh on. What up, Fartimus Prime? Oh, the Kingmakers in the chat? What, are they here? Are they here? Are they here? Have they shown up? Let me find out. What up, Mark's World? Taz. That's right. Taz says, good night. The sun rises for us tomorrow. Inshallah. Definitely, inshallah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. Then there really are? There really are? Or it really is an audio delay or in video delay? Sorry about that. Mark's World says, I don't know why they like crackheads so much. I don't know either, man. But them old heads, they would sponsor themselves a drug addict. They would do it. They would do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop the rock. You listen, if you was tricking when you was young, you gonna trick when you old. If your granddaddy was a trick and your daddy was a trick, you bound to be a trick. You. I think they like crackheads a lot because them crackheads were very open sexually and anything elsingly. I guess. Elliot De La Cruz, vote for Trump. Nah, I'm good. One of one says, man, that's a wild thing. Mark says, trying to become the next big dealer. Yo. I couldn't deal with it. I literally couldn't deal with it. No pun intended. I couldn't deal with it. Listen, talk about somebody protecting their hard drives. I'm protecting my cuz, making sure he don't get looked at as a crackhead. And myself, I wasn't willing to sell nobody no drugs. I wasn't willing to do that shit. When I was young, I'm talking about like in my teens and 20s. I really thought I was going to be something one day. And see, one thing I know and one thing I understand about drugs, nobody will ever forget that they sold drugs to you. They will not, they will never forget that you bought drugs for them. You can go ahead and clean up your life and get your shit together and become something great. Let your ass start getting self-righteous and start talking about, say no to drugs, or, y'all out there killing your people and selling that poison. They're going to be like, oh, really? Oh, so you didn't used to buy the poison yourself, huh? You got a poison-free system? You must have just got clean, because I remember you. And that's the same thing about selling drugs. Nobody will ever forget that they bought drugs from you. You might think motherfuckers is all zooted out, all tweaking and just gone. No, they'll remember. They will remember. So when you call yourself trying to go out like Ghost and Power, like you gonna fly under the radar. Nobody knows that I used to sell drugs, or they don't know that I still sell. Yeah, yes, they do. They never. You don't forget who you sold drugs to, and you don't forget who sold drugs to you. That's the one thing that drug dealers and drug addicts have in common, and I understood that way back in the day. So what I did try to do is I was messing with this girl that lived over in Jersey, and she used to fuck with a bunch of drug dealers. So I was like, yo, maybe you think maybe you could unload this pack? And she was with it. But before she could ever get to the bag, I threw the bag down the suey hole. I was puffing an L in my apartment one day. I lived in the 3rd floor apartment. The bag of crack was all the way in the basement, hidden up in the rafters in the beams in the basement. I was like, yo, this shit got to go. It's gotta go. I couldn't. I don't know, man. Maybe it was the Lord saying, nah, man, that ain't for you. That life is not for you. I remember going outside in the broad daylight, because that's when I was smoking. I was smoking in the day. And I threw this shit down the sewer. I said, I had no regrets about that shit either. That was going to be my only sale anyway. I wasn't going to re-up. Let me see. Okay. Fartimus Prime says, I just want to let you know, Babooey. No, wait, Bababooey. All right, brother, I need the beads. You need the beads. Well, you got the beads, man. I dressed y'all when I dressed y'all when I came in. I got dressed and I made sure that I did. So rock out with these right now. I know I gave you my email address. I can help you get them. But what I don't want is I don't want everybody running around here with struggle beads. I don't want everybody doing that. You know what I mean? I made this style. I don't want anybody doing that shit. I don't. I ain't gonna hold you. All right. I keep farting and it smells like broccoli. Sounds clean to me. The lemon pepper steppers. What's going on, Provane? All right. Okay. All right. Damn, Humble the Rumble, he's still fucking up. Crispy Bacon, he says, I don't believe you. Okay. I wasn't talking to you directly anyway. You ain't gotta believe me. All right. Kurt says, I regret my action in my past. I regret selling at the time. I was homeless and I was about 12 or 13 and needed to put a roof over my head. Listen, man, I mean, you had to do what you had to do. You know, one thing that I really do understand is that you can find yourself in certain situations sometimes in your life. Everybody doesn't get a chance to just seize all of the opportunities that are in front of them, and all of the opportunities that everybody is presented with aren't always positive opportunities. Sometimes you get an opportunity to steal and not get caught. Sometimes you get a chance to do some other dirty shit and not get caught. That's the opportunity. That's all. That's the only thing that's popping right now. Hopefully you make it through that, and with the knowledge and wisdom that you got and the luck that you had. Oh, Joe gotta go. Joe gotta go. I'm going to do this one myself. I'm going to do this one myself. All right. Get him up out of there. He not going to be back. He not going to be back. Let me tell y'all something, man. Hold on. Let me finish talking to Kurt. Yeah, Kurt. You know, hopefully after you have experienced, after you've learned from mistakes that you've made or experiences that you've had, hopefully you've gotten knowledge and wisdom from that, and then you can prevent somebody else from going down that path. You might be able to save a life the way that yours was saved. And I'm not saying that somebody directly saved your life, but it was saved because you didn't stay there. And if you didn't feel like you were saved, then you wouldn't have any regrets about doing what you did. You know, drugs are going to get sold anyway. They really are. Whether you do it or whether somebody else does it. We are not a society that is... I don't think that the world itself, and definitely not the United States, will ever embrace sobriety as a greater percentage. I don't, because there's just too much going on, and people are going to have to self-medicate. So as far as you're concerned, you were young, and I wouldn't care if you were young in your 20s and 30s. It's not about what you did. You ain't hurt nobody by selling no drugs. They was going to hurt themselves anyway. They was already all in. You know. But as long as you see the error in your ways for yourself, you can always do better next time. And I hope that you do. So yeah, who can you trust to destroy the hard drives? Get rid of them phones. Get that tablet sanitized. Yo, I want everything gone. I want the laptops gone. I want the desktops gone. I want the tablets destroyed. I don't care if they the good ones. iPads, Samsung 8 Plus, 9 Ultra, everything gone. I want the mouse. I want you to destroy the mouse, the keyboards, the mouse pad, the wireless mouse, everything. I don't know what has a chip in it. You know, they putting a camera in everything now. They're putting recording devices in everything. You might need to destroy the money too. They really are putting recording devices in the actual money. Shit is crazy, son. Shit is crazy. Tyrone Big Gun says, "Show the gat." I don't know what that is. Big Nort says, "What you preaching, brother?" And we talking about destroying the hard drive, my dude. And Crispy Bacon says, "I'm sorry to believe you threw out a bunch of cash if you were not paranoid or something." Hey man, shit. I've made a lot more money than with that. Though I don't even think I would have made $1,000 off of that. I'd have made a few $100s. It was a bag of crack. It was already bagged up. I don't know how long crack stays fresh. You know what I mean? It might have been there for months. Who knows? But I have no regrets about throwing that shit out. Now, if it was actual cash money, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't care how dirty the money is. I don't know. No, I can get rid of this safely. Crispy Bacon says, people have been self-medicating since people found something to self-medicate with. Facts. Even in the Bible, they got wine in the Bible. It's not a coincidence. They've been getting, I'm like, even in the biblical days, they was already getting drunk in the, Europeans had to have written that shit. That's how they kind of invalidated the Bible, like wine though. Like Jesus had to turn water into wine. He couldn't turn it into like the fountain of youth, everlasting life, even lotion. He had to turn it into wine. They was like, yo, we need to get high, man. We need some get high. It's the Romans. The Romans like, look, man, we Romans. You know what we do? Come on, it's the Roman Empire. We gotta go take over some areas, rape all the women and impregnate them, take over shit. In the name of the Lord. Amen. All right. Care Bear says, I want emails destroyed. Stat. I hear that. Jake the Legend says, break your phone right now then. Well, this is in the event that something catastrophic happens to us. Right now, I'm feeling a little healthy. I'm all right. But who knows what tomorrow brings? Humble the Rumble says, your channel be acting weird. I don't know. I got nothing. But yeah, who would destroy your hard drive for you? Who would take care of that? Sad part is there are people whose spouses wouldn't do that for them. They would be too busy getting the information for themselves. I knew his ass was cheating. I knew it. I knew he wasn't shit. I could just feel it. Because he started moving different. He was funny. He was acting funny. Crispy Bacon says, put your hard drive and cell phone on a strong electric magnet if need be. You know what? Magnets used to do the job. It's not sweet like that no more. It's not sweet like that no more. I think I saw a TV. What was it? Seinfeld or some shit like that. And he tried to erase his hard drive with the strong ass magnet. It ain't work. Some shit. I think it was Seinfeld. They would do some shit like that on Seinfeld. Shout out to Larry David. But yeah, you need somebody. You might have to train somebody on how to destroy a hard drive. You might have to do it. But one thing is for sure. Water it's a good way to destroy water. Water gets rid of some shit. And the other thing that gets rid of some shit is fire. Fire and water does the trick. Use both if necessary. See, the thing about it is fire draws too much attention. What you burning over there? It smells like hard drives. You destroyed some hard drives? I could have helped you. It's good computers you got there. Smell hard drives in the air. Maybe we might need to call the authorities. Chrissy Bacon said, pretty sure not Seinfeld. I've seen every episode. Okay, maybe it was a Seinfeld. What show was it? I'm trying to remember what show it was. I don't know. But I definitely saw them attempt to do it. It didn't work. That's the bottom line. It didn't work. But they attempted to do it. Magnus worked in the 90s, yeah, for videotapes and audio tapes. Yeah, it'd take all your music All your mixes off of those TDK, Maxell, and Memorex tapes. The thing is, the government doesn't want your hard drives destroyed. They want all information to stay forever. Why do you think you can't change your? What do you think? You think they seal phones now? You think they do that shit for waterproofing? No, they don't. That's an added feature. It's waterproof because they want to make sure that water does not destroy it. Get it? Get it? They want to make it waterproof to make sure that you are unable to use water to destroy evidence. And so you can't change the battery or turn it off to the point where it doesn't ping off those towers so they can track you. That's what that's all about. So they're all, the cell phone companies, they're all in it together. They're all in it together. Before, with the old cell phones, you could open them shits up, change your battery, take the battery out, just in case you had a little something that you needed to do out of state or across enemy lines, and you wanted to make sure that you weren't traceable by pinging towers. Take that battery right out that shit. I remember my man told me he that's what he had to do. He had to go across the bridge to take care of a little something. He said he took the battery out of his shit and left the battery out of it until he was all the way done and all the way back home. Won't be none of that tracking shit. He was a Pisces. He understood the assignment. I said he was a Pisces. He understood the assignment. You know what I mean? All my Pisces out there, you know. Some of y'all, not all y'all secrets be working, but a lot of y'all do. Till you get caught. Jamie says, you speak truth, Wayne Williams. Got nothing again. Crispy Bacon says, or just hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric and nitric acid. Okay, we got good ideas going on. Humble the Rumble says, put it all in a bucket with a few liters of Coca-Cola and leave it there for a bit. So what the heck is on your hard drive? I'm not that worried. It's not. If you was listening earlier, I was saying that the stuff that you have on there might not be that sensitive. But how sensitive does it have to be when you don't want anybody to know? Like, if I ask you how much money you have in your pocket right now and you don't want me to know, it doesn't mean that you have a whole lot of money or that you don't have hardly any money at all. It ain't none of my business. None of my business. So the things that are on your hard drive may not be anybody's business. People, I think it's funny how people tell you that you should just reveal your shit to people just because they want to know. Fuck them. No. Concentrate on your own shit. But maybe there just happen to be some things on there that are of a sensitive nature to you and you don't want anybody to know. And nobody needs to know. That's your shit. It's a personal computer. That's your phone, your tablet, your PC, your laptop. It's yours. Nobody deserves to know if you don't want them to know. Now, sure, you might have child porn on that shit. Or you might have some regular porn that you just didn't want nobody to know about. You can have a gay fetish. And you've lived your whole life under the guise of being straight. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you watching Jake and John do the butt thing. Might not want anybody to know that. You might have children that you don't want to know that. Family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, church members, congregation. Ain't nobody business. You got a thing that you like. And it's on your hard drive. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to watch. That's your business. You did it in the privacy of your own home or whenever you felt like, viewing it. It was for your own pleasure, just you. So that's the way I look at it. You don't owe anybody, you know, a chance to read the book that you wrote. You do it if you want to. Van Den says, imagine being on live brick the fuck up. What does that mean? Chrissy Baker says, why would you take your phone with you if your battery's out? Leave it home. Possible excuse. Well, at the time, you got to consider maybe he might have needed. What if you get caught out there? Like, what if the run that he made wasn't successful? If the run that he made, in my example, if that wasn't successful, he might have needed to put that battery in his phone and call for help. Like, all right, well, the jig is up. Now I need to get bailed out, or I need help. I need somebody to come through and do me a solid. Oh, I don't know, Van Den. You want some other shit? We good. Okay. All right. Amshupan, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. Rupert Winslow says, not only. Okay, hold on. Let me see what he said first. He says, I have a 50 and a 20. And he said, not only no, but fun. Exactly. It ain't nobody's business. It's nobody's business. You don't have to be an open book just because motherfuckers want to know or to prove that you're innocent. Nah, fuck out of here. I ain't commit no crimes. So you don't get to see if I don't want you to see. It could be other little sensitive shit. Let me ask y'all something. We a little overtime. I don't give a fuck. Has anybody within the sound of my voice ever had to donate money or give money somewhere where it wasn't popular? Have you ever had to do a favor for somebody and you had to keep it on the low? Like, all right, for example, let's say you were dealing with a woman and you're not dealing with her anymore, but she had children. And maybe you got close with the kids. So you're not dealing with that woman anymore, and maybe you're dealing with another woman. And maybe the woman that you have now feels some kind of way about the woman that you dealt with before. Now, even though you're not dealing with that woman anymore, but you still are like a father to those kids, or a father figure, or somebody that they could depend on. So, you might have to, maybe once a week, once a month, or whatever schedule that you decide, maybe you break them off a little something, but you don't need your lady to know that, because y'all might have kids together, or she may have kids, you have kids, the bottom line is you supposed to be totally finished with this situation, and maybe romantically you are totally finished with that situation, but you still over here representing, and your woman might not understand that. She might not be with all that. So if you can understand how you might have to donate to a secret cause, then you should be able to understand how come you won't let nobody see what the fuck is on your hard drive. Because information about those schedules might be on the hard drive. Just might be. You know what I mean? Just might be. Like, yeah. Gave $150 every other week to Booby. Who's Booby? Booby? You got another woman? No, I don't. Well, who's Booby? A little kid in Africa that I used to be able to take care of for the price of a cup of coffee, but the price went up. to $150 every 2 weeks, $300 a month. Booby. Well, let me see a picture of Booby. The agency stopped sending me pictures. I don't know. So oh, Jamie, you a hater? Okay, I understand. Is it proof that you're a hater that you're a hater on your is that on your hard drive? Mocha Bird said, "What religion have I stumbled into? Ain't no religion where." All right. Okay, show that. Okay. Okay. All right. Crispy Bacon says, back in the day when I was in the transport business, I might be worried, but now no. No, it's not about you being worried, but it's all right if you don't understand. It's cool. Bro, you're talking about child support. No, because it's not your child. It's not your child. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I thought I did a better job at explaining that. I said it might be a child that you had grown close to, because maybe you and that woman were together for a good while. So you still love the child. You're not dealing with the woman anymore, but you still, I mean, let's say the child wants a PlayStation 5 or some shit like that. You buy him the PlayStation 5. He needs a pair of Jordans, some shit like that. You have the means to get it, so you do it. You might not want your lady to know that. You just might not want her to know, because a lot of women might be jealous, and men too, if the situation was flipped. But a lot of women would feel like, well, if you breaking her kids off, or her son or her daughter off like that, then you ain't gonna tell me that you and the mom ain't still dealing with each other, and y'all might not be. So you got to keep that shit on the low. Keep that shit on the low. Shit, maybe not even go into the house when you drop off the money. Call ahead, have them come out. Yo, I'll be by there in 10 minutes. Make sure you out by the curb. I'm just drop by, give you the money and keep it moving, or pass off whatever you gotta pass off. Like, look, man, I saw these sneaks for you. You know what I mean? They your size and everything. Let me know how you like them. Oh, you like them? All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. Love you, boy. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Well, I mean, listen. If y'all don't understand nothing like that, I get it. But I do know something about that. I understand. I get it. And people who I know, they get it. You know, I don't know. Shirley Show, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's good? Sean, he said you're trying hard to come up with a story because you got caught. All right, Sean, eat a dick. You can eat a dick. I don't give a fuck whether you believe me. You don't know me, nigga. Like, what reason would I? See, this is what you don't understand. I don't know you. I can't even see you. See, y'all can see me. You can see what I look like, what I'm wearing, and you can comment on that. I can't do that with you. So all I can say when you start coming too hard is like, yo, eat a dick. Cause you ain't gotta be here, ain't no big deal. But I ain't got no reason to lie to you. You can't do shit. Even if I tell you the truth, you can't do shit about it. You can't even validate it. See, that's the way my mind works. Like, who the fuck is you? I mean, honestly, not even trying to diss, but seriously, who the fuck are you? I know I ain't nobody to you, so imagine what you are to me. Just think about it. I mean, just kick it around. All right. Kurt says, I still have to pay. Texas don't give a damn. Proven not my child by their own test, but I have to pay because I dated her one time. Well, damn, you know, Kurt, that's fucked up. Because I'm talking about a child that was already fully a child. I'm not talking about a baby. I'm talking about a child like you just started going with their mom, and I ain't like. There's no way child support could be in the equation. Like, yo, but Texas is that what? Did you put your name on the birth certificate? Because that's the only way I know where dated her one time. Chrissy Bacon says, when I get what you're saying, but one trick is only it. Wait. One trick is only have a pass number, very secure, 1-8 numbers, no face, no fingerprint on your phone lock. Okay. Icy Cloud 6 says, Leedy. Brian Schaefer says, who is that behind you? Okay, wait a minute. You was wearing them shells in that shirt last March? No, I ain't had a shirt last March. But if you've been following this show that long and you haven't, 10 tries and your phone deletes memory. Okay. Mr. Jags. He said, Mr. Jags be co-signing. That's what's up. He says, are you hungry now? Alright. Okay. Okay, you said no, I did not. Damn, I mean, it has to be a way for you to fight that. But that's one of the ways that the system gets you. They may have you paying all this money, wasting all of this money, you know, to fight a case where you're innocent and shit, and you just lose the battle because of the finances. It's fucked up. It is. It's fucked up. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 3rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and make it feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Damn, I'm saying that shit like I was ready. Here I am, lady shit. Hold on. Let me get it together. I got it. Number one out the box, T. Taylor. Happy birthday to you. And also Kim Ross. Happy birthday to you. And Doral Specialties, turning 31 years old today. And Guillaume Adrian Larkiki. Happy birthday to you. And Keithia Joseph, turning 35 years old today, and British Link turning 38 years old today. Excuse me. And Joy Micah turning 29 years old today, and Elizabeth turning 32 years old today. Danielle Dorita Peralta turning 41 years old today, and my man Malcolm Aeneas Flamer turning 37 years old today. And Elaine Green, happy birthday to you. Denise Gillespie turning 41 years old today. And Dolapo how do you say the last name? It's an African last name. Subr. I'm just going to say Sub. And my man, speaking of Africa, Iyanda Waisu Abiodun, turning 36 years old today. And last but not least, my girl go-getter Erica R. Bailey. And also my man Iyanda Definitely a go-getter too. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious, glorious, glorious May 3rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. Turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, if you have somebody that you can trust and that will destroy the hard drive for you, make sure that they understand the assignment. Well, they have to have the assignment related to them to even consider knowing that they should go ahead and destroy the hard drive. But wait a minute. Make sure that it's time for the hard drive to be destroyed. Because one thing that you don't want to happen is for a premature destroying of the hard drives to come before you was ready. Next thing you know, all of your Rolling Stones, Temptations, Fats Domino, Sam Cooke, Otis Redding, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Mamas and Papas, Sly and the Family Stone, all your shit gone. Like, wait a minute. I ain't tell you, I was cool. I was just in a fucking fender bender. Yo, man, I couldn't take no chances, man. They said you was hurt. He said you was hurt, son. Make sure they understand the assignment first. Don't let motherfuckers prematurely destroy your hard drive. Like, yo, I ain't in the grave. Oh. Sorry, oh. No, man, I'm sorry. You know how long it took me? I got old shit that I downloaded off of LimeWire on that motherfucker. I can't get that shit. Yo. Shout out to LimeWire. All right. Jamie says eyeliner, bro, clashes with them glitter. What the fuck is eyeliner? Motherfuckers, you crazy? Eyeliner, are you fucking out of your mind, Nick? Yo. What? Eyeliner? Eyelash? Yo, are you insane? Yo. I don't even wear lotion. Swear to God. I do not own a bottle of lotion. I don't wear shit. I don't accessorize nothing. That's bitch nigga shit. I could not lotion, but like eyeliner and shit like that. Man, I ain't trying to. The fuck. I record from my house. I ain't on TV. No. I would never, ever do no shit like that. Motherfucker, I won't even use beard oil. I don't think you understand. There's some things I just don't condone. There's just some things I don't condone, my dude. But you honestly, you shouldn't be looking at another man like that. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Ring along, another soul is dying. Thanks for the super chat. 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 Appreciate you. Even with that craziness. Let's get out of here. Listen, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back later on today, which is kind of like tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Urban Therapy with Sun show. So the set will change a little bit. It'll change a little bit. But yeah, we're going to have a hell of a show at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Urban Therapy with Sun show. So if y'all can get up If you can make it, I'd appreciate if y'all come on down because you're gonna love this subject matter. Trust and believe. And I can guarantee you're gonna love it. Man, you're gonna love this. Should I give them a preview? Should I tell you what we're gonna be talking about? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. You want to know? Okay. The name of the show is going to be Just Because They Rode With You When You Were Broke. In other words, if somebody rode with you when you were broke, when you were down, when you were struggling, when you were trying to come up, when you were fighting the good fight, when you were trying to do your thing, when you were trying to find yourself, does that necessarily mean that they were loyal to you? That's number one. Just because somebody was down with you when you were broke, does that mean that they are loyal to you? That's number one. Number two is, just because somebody rode with you when you were broke, does that mean you have to be loyal to them? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. That's what we're talking about, tomorrow. Yeah, when you come on through, you're going to love the subject matter and the host too. And I can guarantee, because we got a lot to talk about, nobody's going to come up with this shit except me. And I know that for a fact. Every day I come up with the titles. Yeah, I'm like the Idol. American Idol, but that was only one day a week. I do every day of the week is when I speak. So make sure y'all come on through, man. Listen, let's get on about it here. And please hit the like button. Please share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. All right, y'all. Let me undress y'all. Time for us to pack it on in. Pack it on in. You know what I mean? On my Mr. Rogers. I really appreciate y'all coming through, man. Love is love, baby. Love is love, baby. See y'all tomorrow at 1 or on Sunday at 1, because we be doing it the same time on Sunday. Peace.